Alright, back to the Carter ABS. If you're gonna rebuild a carburetor and you're gonna take everything apart, throttle shafts, you're gonna have, see here, these new screws. What the factory does is they peen the end of these and they put them in, and they usually lose Loctite. So if you ever just try to turn them out, they'll break and you'll have to drill them out. Normally what you should do is grind the end here, and then you can take them out. But I would say 75% of the time you're better off just, whether you get them out clean or not, you're better off putting new screws in, because they're only brass screws anyway. You could use stainless steel, but or brass. Just don't use regular, nothing zinc coated or plain steel, because it'll rust, obviously. So you don't want to use it. You gotta be either brass or stainless steel. I use brass because that's traditional or whatever, But drilling these, it's not too tricky, but it helps to have this, because you want a straight. I don't know if you can see me turn that camera. That's better. Hold on. This stupid thing anyway. Helps to have a drill press, and a vise. Because what I do is I drill them out in the drill press, hold them down, try to get it in a straight line. I mark a straight line on this, so that when I'm drilling them, I can see that it's not leaning too much. The same thing here. When I put them in a vise, I'll put it in like that. Obviously, I wrap tape around it so I don't hit the shaft. Try to get it as straight, the line as straight as possible between the two jaws, and then try to keep that tap when I'm tapping these, as straight as possible from left to right and forward and backward. And usually you can get it pretty good. That's pretty good right there. I think one of these is a little bit off, but there's room to play with those throttle plates, so it's not too bad. But you don't want to be like really off. You don't want to be kicked out or because then you'll cause problems. But so you're better off taking your time and make sure you get these lined up, because that's the. I'm gonna have to actually drill all these, because these were so old that I think this one is okay. The one with the little screw in the center, but all the rest with the plates, and and this one here, I think the air valve one, I have to drill them and tap them, so I can get the plates back in. So like I said, if you got to do that, like I said, best, if you're going to do a carburetor and you take the throttle plates off, best to plan on doing some drilling and tapping, because I've done this before on other carburetors. So it happens a lot. Even if you try to get them out without screwing them up, you'll usually get threads will be wrecked. And the other thing too is when you assemble this, Loctite. It doesn't have to be the super strong stuff. You don't have to use the red if you don't want. You can use the blue, because that's just a strength issue. Whether it's the blue or the red, they're supposed to be gasoline resistant. So once they're dried, so you gotta let them dry for 24 hours. And then once they're Loctited, and like I said, you get them to cure, you should be set. And that's about it for now. Thanks.